wide.
What is the existing easement? I think I know where you're going with this, and I was gonna ask, I think that's a 1-rod easement, and this is that landlocked lane that we dealt with some time ago, right here? Okay, right, so the two things, Betty,
Now,
may I borrow your red pen for a moment?
Right.
Right.
What
Isn't
keeps
there an
you from
existing
going in
road?
through the front?
See,
That's
you're
my
better off to
second.
go with this here.
That to
Where's
me
the
would make
church?
more sense.
The church.
Well, you can't do that at 131.
you want to connect these two with one easement coming across here?
No.
No. Okay. You put the pen to the paper and show me what that,
There are two issues, actually. Okay, we need to come from Eureka to this lot, okay? We need to go around, this is a town's easement here. We need to go around it or across it, whichever you like. But
why
there's
aren't you trying to access it down Riggs Lane?
Because the town also owns, this is incorrect. This is either a not accepted or discontinued road.
Would it be easier to put an easement across a little bit of that road versus the sewer easement?
Well, in truth,
'Cause
there's
it's
a
a
little
wicked
6-foot
hill.
piece that does not connect this with,
Yes, roads.
oh, it does?
That's
Now it
messed
does?
up.
Mine,
It
This
does.
map's off.
Yeah, this is incorrect.
Good.
This is.
Where am I?
this is church. This one's church.
Yeah.
Goes down.
Okay.
Our easement on this map shows it stops about here.
Right.
Now, this
In
is the
reality,
work that
it comes-
CES has done. It shows that the easement's extended across.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, does it make sense to come across this easement and then maybe go across this easement instead of going across the sewer?
If the town is amenable to that, of course.
And then
What I don't,
These are both discontinued or not accepted roads.
Yeah.
what's known,
You would have, you'd have an easement across
Okay,
this?
hold on,
Is
everybody.
the road.
I know it's a road by the
This
church.
I
piece
think
here
I-
and this piece. are
No,
both
that's
our
by the
easements.
church.
I'll use this if I have to. Jim has questions.
Looks like a road, smells like a road, talks like a road, but it's not a road.
You're referring to Rich?
So
Yes,
that is,
that's a private piece of property.
that to the church? The church owns that and then just lets,
And probably you could get a prescriptive easement by going to court, because it's been used for about 40 years.
well, see, this is what I was wondering about
we have-
the so-called right-of-ways that shows on this one here, where they go here, and they said that was discontinued.
Or not accepted. One
Well,
or the
who's
other.
not doing the acceptance, the town or
Right.
the easement people?
No, the town.
The town.
But there's no paperwork, there's no paper trail to define that.
So that means it should be still be able to be used then. If there's no paperwork onto it, why couldn't it be used? And it says it's not discontinued.
No, there's no paperwork that either accepts it or discontinues it. So we don't know, it's kind of in limbo.
I say.
Then we're still on Riggs, correct?
Well, we're
No,
coming.
James is on the one below the house.
Yeah.
It's between 131 and
yeah,
125.
Because I know from the side here that goes down across to where the sewer lines run in. Wow, that is, I mean, you'd have to be Swedish to own it because, you know, you have to climb like a Swede.
Where-
to get up through that. I
Well,
mean,
according to Greg, it's
We're talking about an easement that probably will never be used because they will continue to use the easement through
by the
Riggs.
church, yeah,
Or
I
not the easement,
understand.
the
The-
Riggs Lane.
That's right.
But for
that-
title insurance, we need a legal access.
Title insurance, okay, yeah. Because see, the only thing that's got me involved, the sewer thing, is if somebody wanted
We have no legal way to get in here.
over, whatever it would take to go up over there, what is our chances of if the pipes or anything had to be dug up or anything?
You dig up the easement.
right.
Well, who
Yeah,
gets,
it was his
who
driveway
gets,
for a
who
few
gets the
days.
cost on that? If it's his easement and not the town's?
You would probably give an easement subject to repair.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
No, it's not that it's good, it's just that's what, yeah, that's accepted practice.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Well, yeah, no, we just want
To know
to
you
make
threw
it
that on
as
the
easy
table.
as
you know
we
what I mean?
can.
Yep.
So on
Okay.
your map,
Yep.
that's right. You one of the guys when they come in off Eureka.
We have to almost come in off the Eureka to get
It
to
goes
this.
to
Oh, sorry.
this property, so it's gonna come up and across here,
Yes, correct.
on top of our existing.
Yeah, you have the
Sewer
sewer
right
easement that goes down over here.
Now, do we need, are you all seeking easement to this property?
Yes, but what we were considering was coming from here,
Just going
just
across
go
this
around,
part?
well, we're going around the end of it, because the
Who owns this
landowner,
property?
the same landowner.
Okay. So we wouldn't be infringing.
I mean,
on
we'd be
anyone
much
else.
happier to go across this, obviously, but we're willing, we can go, you know, through here because it's the same owner. That's not a problem.
Would it make more sense if we're giving an easement through here to continue the easement
Across
right
that.
into that?
Oh, I love it. Yes,
It just makes more sense.
yes, it does, but we were trying to make it
Yeah, so
as easy for you all
point
as
that out
we
on,
can.
on
Alright.
the,
What was it gonna do? Take out half the
On
church
this
lot?
road to roughly here.
No, he was just
Okay.
talking about coming in across the, either not
This is
accepted
another
or discontinued
easement
road.
here,
Yeah.
No, I don't know why that wouldn't
Okay.
be taken matters in hand, because stuff like this ought to
Okay.
have some kind of
I know, I
fix
agree with
to
that.
it.
Yeah.
Because the longer it just stays there, and it's just gonna be passed down the line to somebody to buy two houses, or the land changes around it, and there you are, the junk that's all in limbo.
Mhm.
Why doesn't this property right of way, discontinued or whatever, get taken care of and straightened out, and if the town can prove they still own it, then open it up so it can be such a right of
We
way.
could still do that, but it wouldn't give him the certified deed.
Not now, not at this moment, but it's something that should be done down the road, because I would assume the guy
Right.
that owns this, or the gal, whoever it may be,
Right.
would not want a mountain climb, because I don't think a Land Rover would climb that.
You had actually put out a bid to have that done, I think about a year ago.
Yeah, we put it, well, that's the one that we put out to bid, and we had a surveyor come in, and it was 3 properties.
Did he never come in?
And,
The problem with that, sir.
the
Let's not
issue
bring that
was, yeah,
What, never
he,
came?
he didn't do the job.
We were on,
Oh.
I don't think you were on the board yet.
No, I'm
The
the
other-
guy.
No.
Yeah.
We contracted that and a few other places.
That's ancient
to
history,
survey.
let's,
Never came
He
in,
took one look and ran.
didn't happen.
Um,
But originally that was our idea.
Well, it would be nice to try to bring that up again and have it.
I agree.
It has, it's on the back of my mind. You know, we do have a couple properties that we could do a surveyor. The concern that I had was that the other bids were quite high. And looking at our budget and looking at what we got going forward, you know,
Well, maybe as harder times come on, maybe some of these high individuals that do that kind of work might drop their prices a
Well, there may also be some more recent alternatives that have
little. Is that right? Well,
started
by
business
golly,
in the area.
I'd recommend that you and you talk later and see if it'll work.
Anyway, I think we
all
should
right,
get
let's
back to the
handle,
easement.
yeah, let's
Okay,
get,
yeah,
let's
let's
handle
take
this
care.
easement that's before us.
Yeah, okay.
I'm more than comfortable giving easement off of the Eureka to 131 and then across our other easement that sits between 125 and 130.
That would be the one that is on the sewer line.
That actually
Well,
was an extension
we go
of,
from
I
here.
believe, no, it
Right,
wasn't.
right, it would be on the sewer line, the
It
sewer line.
wasn't. No,
The
I
sewer
won't
line
say
is
that.
in that same place. But we'd want to make sure the stipulation would be in there that if any repairs or anything would be done,
Right.
there would be no added cost if somebody had hot topped it and tried to get up through the top of it or whatever. We're free and clear on that part, we're there to fix sewer lines and stuff, and that would have to be passed to them.
Okay, could we also do the same thing for the one in front of
You're
125?
getting wicked greedy.
What
Okay,
do you
yeah,
wanna do?
let's see.
Same thing.
Where to? Show me on the drawing.
Okay,
so I
well,
know.
it's on this one, it's not, this one's incorrect.
Okay.
This,
There's the church here.
Yeah.
Here's Eureka.
this, okay, on the tax map, this stops here.
Right, but
And
actually.
actually, it goes to here, and we just like to have permission to go across it. Same terminology.
Isn't there a house there?
Where's
No.
this here?
There's a house just on the other side of it, yes.
Okay.
So you wanna
They
be
want
able
access to-
this is
Why do you want,
Eureka,
why do you
like
want
this.
that too? That's by the church property?
Well, no, we just want to go from here to here.
So basically just
So-
across where it's
Yes.
always been.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's,
I'm more than comfortable with that as well.
yeah, and that's the way the tax maps have
Yeah,
it.
the road goes, that's the Riggs Road, correct?
Correct.
Reeves Lane.
Well, it's the Rig, no, hold up now, it's not the Riggs Road, it's named that.
Reeves
Right,
Lane.
it's Riggs
Church
Lane.
property.
But we have an easement here, and the driveway actually crosses it now.
Yes.
Well,
The
whether,
map was off, so why not let them keep driving across it? Hasn't bugged us for this many years.
well, as long as it doesn't take in 30 members at the church, I can drop off to the house tomorrow night for you.
Well, they don't- that gives them access across this piece, it doesn't give them that right away.
Right.
Well,
That's up to the other people, not us.
okay.
We're just giving permission to drive across our easement, which is 20 or so feet wide, something like that.
Yeah.
18.
It'd be better to see it on this one, Jim.
This is Riggs Lane.
Yeah,
and all he wants to do is just have access to the house and go across this
Is
part
our-
of the easement.
Our tax map, it shows that the easement ends here,
Yes,
but it
that's
really
right.
ends over here.
yeah, and I'm wondering the church property.
Church is back
Church is all
here.
here.
Church is
That's the
that, right,
church.
but the land
This is
goes
all,
back, this,
right,
this goes back in here, I know there's a pin over in here.
Yep.
So this comes across, so you just wanna go,
yeah.
To keep driving on their own driveway, it's
Yeah.
already there.
yeah, fine.
Everybody thought it was the right way, and
Yeah.
apparently it
Does this
wasn't.
need to go to legal or anything, just